Okay, so while this messing around with creating our own Max for Live device just so we could change the port and filter out some of the OSC data from our Face OSC application, well, the whole point is so that we can use from our connection kit this object, the OSC Touch OSC application. So here we go. Now, strangely, so what this is designed to do, this is designed to receive messages from the Touch OSC mobile application. This is it here. It's a really great app. It's only costs about $7, and it's kind of like the standard when it comes to good quality OSC controller for your phone that you can make yourself and design, all this stuff. But the way it works is it sends all these messages or sends messages via OSC, and then in live, using this Max for Live device, you can very easily map a message from that application to a parameter in your live device simply by clicking learn, and then in your Touch OSC device, whichever one it is, moving one of the parameters or one of the controllers, which we're used to. This will learn the address, and then we click map, and then click on any mappable thing in our live set, and that will connect it. Very easy, all over OSC. What we've done is essentially we're replacing this Touch OSC application on our phone, which I urge you to try out as well. Again, if you've got a spare $10, it's a good little app to have and to experiment with, because you can make any sort of controller on your phone or tablet just using that. We're replacing that with our face. But in order to learn, here's the thing. When you learn the address in this case is X. But when you learn the address from your Touch OSC controller, as you would imagine, you'd only move one slider at a time. So it's easy for this Max for Live device to map. But for us, because we're using this Face OSC, it's sending out all that data all the time on all those different data points. It's very hard to get this learn function to work. So that's effectively what we've done, part of what we've done here. Now, you can see there's only one bit of data allowed through, because if you remember, instead of taking all of these and passing it through, we've just taken the X value here, prepended it with the letter X. So we've got an address. That's the address is X. And then sent it out over that port 7400. And now we can see it's here. So when we learn, so if I type the same port into here, 7400. Let's see how we go. And we're getting flashes there, which is showing that when my face is mapped, the data is flowing in. Notice that having these two devices open is for some reason it's fine. But anyway, now when we learn, you can see it found that address X that has been learnt, and then unclick learn. And now I can map this to anything in live. So I click map, and I think the most logical thing would be to map the X coordinates, so left and right movement of my face, would be to panning. So here we go, pan the master, map, and you can see that's mapped to track panning. And for some reason, this is panned all the way to the right. And no matter what I do, it's not moving. Now, the reason there is because the mapping, so far, the OSC is going from, messages is going from the Face app to our Max for Live device, and it's being broadcast out again over port 740, and that's being sent out. We can monitor it there. We've received it here using that same port, and we've mapped it to something, but it's just kind of not doing what we want. And that's because OSC traditionally uses values between 0 and 1. And I think that's what this Max for Live device here is expecting, values from 0 to 1. But if you have a look at our OSC monitor, what values is this exposition spitting out from our Face app? That's like 200 when I'm there, and 400 when I'm there. So definitely not 0 to 1. Hence this little problem here. And we're going to fix that in our next and hopefully final video. See you there.